first we're going to take our measurements, so just wrap that around. And I have to go over my biggest part, 32 for me. So I'll probably only do until like 25. That's probably when I'll stop. Alright, so we're going to start with the slip stitch. And then we're going to do an odd amount. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Keep in mind that this is your under bust chain. Like, it's going to be under your bust. So you can do as big or as short as you want. I do 17. Now I'm going to turn my work. And I'm going to have to see, not in the first, in the second chain from my hook. And then I'm going to slip stitch. And then I'm going to half DC. And then I'm going to slip stitch. So it's just half double crochet, slip stitch, and you're going to continue this all the way down. You should end on a slip stitch if you're doing it correctly. So yeah, just keep doing this. Alright, there's my last half double crochet, and there's my slip stitch. We're going to chain one. We're going to half double crochet into that slip stitch. We're going to slip stitch into that half double crochet. And we're going to repeat half double crochet into that slip stitch. Slip stitch into that. Half double crochet. Slip stitch, half double crochet, slip stitch, half double crochet, slip stitch. Alrighty. Bear with me, this is my first tutorial that I've ever even, I guess, attempted to make, so probably not perfect, but hopefully you'll enjoy it as much as I enjoy trying to do this. There's my last half double crochet, and you see I'm going to end my row with a slip stitch, and there we go. We're going to chain one, and we're going to just keep on repeating until we can go about 3/4 around your waist. Unless you wanted to go all the way around, but I like having the ties. So I'm just gonna continue doing this until we get to the next spot, and I will update you. Alright? Maybe in a couple rows I'll update you as well. Alright, and now we're done with our band, so we are going to single crochet right down from one side to here. So we're going to start with the chain one and go all the way down. Now we're going to begin with our first lace row. We're going to chain 3. And then we're going to go into the same stitch. Now let me flip over this. And we're going to skip 2. And we're going to double crochet in the 3rd one. And we're going to do a V-stitch. DC, double crochet, single crochet, SC, DC, double crochet. I tend to say SC, DC when I do it. I don't know why. And we're just going to continue this all the way down. And that is a repeat for row 1 of your little lace end. And you're just going to continue that all the way to the end. Sometimes at the end of your lace row, you'll see that you only have 1 stitch, or you may have 3 that you have to skip. That's okay. You won't really tell the difference. Just go ahead and put one of your V-stitches in there. And we're going to chain 1, and we are going to turn. And now we are going to be on row 2, which we're going to start by just single crocheting into that V-stitch, chain 5, 1 2 1 2 3 4 5, and then single crochet into the next center of the V-stitch, and then chain 5. And that is the lace 2, row 2 repeat. Like I said, this is my first video go here, and I'm learning as I go with you guys here. I just love designing and creating, and I hope you enjoy. So we're just going to continue this, and I guess I'll meet you back in a little bit, okay? What? Repeat it all the way to the end. And on row 2, you're going to place your final single crochet in that turning chain here. There we go. And we're going to be on row 3. So we're going to chain 1, turn, and we are going to single crochet, chain 3, and single crochet all in that same chain 5 space. So then we're going to do it again. We're going to single crochet, we're going to chain 3, and we are going to single crochet all in that space. Single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, and you are going to continue this all the way down. And you are going to continue that all the way down to the end, and I'll meet you back there. So I just did my last single crochet, chain 3 single crochet in this last one, and now I'm going to single crochet right here to anchor it in. I'm going to chain 1. We're going to turn our work. So now we are going to work a DC, so a double crochet, then a half double crochet, then we're going to chain 2, then we're going to go back and do another half double crochet and another double crochet, all in that chain 3 space. So we're going to try this again. We're going to do a double crochet. We're going to put a half double. We're going to chain 2. Then we're going to go in and do a half double. And then a double. And we're just going to continue this all the way down. That is our final row of this pattern. Oh, look at me. I put in 2 double crochets because I'm chit-chatting. And you are just going to continue this all the way down. Then you're going to fasten off. Do that all the way to the end. And I'll meet you back. Alright, I finished. And now I tied off. So there's our top. Now we have to do the cups. So I already have a slip knot on here. To make the cups, you're going to make 2. We're going to start by chaining 2. And then we're going to work 3 double crochets in there. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to chain 3, turn. We're going to work 1 DC into the same stitch. 1 DC into this next stitch. And then 2 in this turning. And then we're going to chain 3. And we're going to place an increase at the beginning always, because that chain 3 counts as 1, and that's 2. 1, 2. Then we're just going to do 1 across. And then we're going to do another increase in this. We're going to do 1, 2. And we're just going to complete that with increases on both sides. So chain 3. Increase. You're going to make 2 of these cups. And I will meet you when I am at the length that I want, and my coverage I want mine to be. So I'll see you in a little bit. Make sure that when you do them that you do a long enough tail so that you can sew this in. But look, so we got that, we got that, And we got that. So it's all coming together. Now we're gonna worry about attaching our cups. So what I did is I folded mine in half, and then I put a stitch marker, and then I like to do it approximately 1, 2, like 3 away. But that's just my bust. So put it on, see where it'd be good for you, and we're gonna attach the cups.
Burden to me, because they got to show guilt beyond a reasonable.
Now we're gonna focus on doing the border and the straps, and which we're gonna start right here and go up and go down and go up and go down and go down. All right, so give me a minute and we'll get going with that. We're gonna attach our yarn at the corner here. And this is the way I like to. I like to pull it through. And I like to pull both through. And then I like to work that under. But since I'm doing something different, we're going to do a single crochet. A single crochet. Then we're going to skip 2. And we're going to go single crochet, single crochet, skip 2, single crochet, single crochet. And then when we get to our top, I like to do 2 or 3 in the corners. So we did single crochet, skip 2, single crochet, so we had these little holes for our straps. Then we're gonna single crochet here, single crochet up to the top. We're gonna chain 50, and then we're gonna come back down and do the same on the other side. So here we go. Alright, so once we get to the top, we're gonna look, so now we're gonna do our straps. I didn't like that. I pulled all my yarn. Alright. So, we're going to start with a single crochet right up in the top. And then I pull that. I like to pull that tight. And then I'm going to do 50. Alright, so I've done both my straps. I did my 2 single crochets, get to 2 single crochets, so I had a couple holes up here, holes up here. My top is finished. Now I'm gonna chain a chain and put those in there, and then you just try your cute little top on. Let me see what you did. I know I did mine quick, but there you go. If you enjoyed it, please tag me.